Before we get started, a quick Easter egg. Eagle-eyed viewers may know from the Tom Grossi Amazon Prime series, where he plays an Amazon Prime customer service worker, that he wears a certain yellow button-down shirt. And you may also notice that I am wearing that exact shirt right now. Not the one that he owns. No, but the exact same shirt. And I noticed this. I left a comment. He hearted it. It confirms that it's true. And this is the first time I'm wearing it for this series. So let's get started. 2 nights ago, Purdue faced their hated rivals in Indiana, and they ended one of the true cool Cinderella stories of the real-life Big Ten season by eliminating the Hoosiers. And now we keep going. They control almost the entire state of Indiana, save for the territory controlled by Notre Dame. But there's 77 teams left. We're going to be down to at least 75, the top 75 by tonight. I'm going to try and do 2. I might do 3 episodes, depending on how fast this goes. So let's shuffle this wheel and get started. On episode 58 of College Football 25, season-long Imperialism, the next team is... It's Iowa! Oh, we're staying in the Midwest, and we're going into a region that I've wanted to be in this whole time. Here we go. Let's zoom in here and see who they could face. It's a couple different options and a lot of new teams. You've got Minnesota directly to the north, Wisconsin to the northeast, Northern Illinois, the conquerors of Notre Dame, directly east and southeast, a little bit of Missouri down here directly south, and then their biggest rivals in Iowa State due west. Let's spin this arrow and find out where they're going. Or not. Let's refresh this page and spin this arrow and find out where they're going. Here we go. That's going to be northeast. And that is pretty definitively, let me just double check. Yeah, that's Wisconsin. So we're going all Big Ten once again for the right to a very weird looking piece of territory once we combine these two things. Wisconsin versus Iowa. Let's get going. It's going to be Wisconsin at home. Wisconsin, they're at 87 overall with an 86 overall defense. And on the other side, can't wait to see how they rate the offense for Iowa. An 80 offense and a 92 defense. My God. And this is the battle for the Heartland. I think I know exactly how we're going to do these uniforms real quick. Let's just solidify the right one for Wisconsin. And yeah, we're going classic here. Very similar to the Indiana-Purdue game we just saw, but now it's Wisconsin and Iowa. I have nothing else to say. I tried to think of something clever, and it was just gone. This is going to be a nightcap game because it's already 8:43. And let's get going. 3 minutes into the episode. I try and make it a pretty quick transition into the actual game. But, you know, I want to talk. I want to set up the stakes and make it dramatic, because that is who I am by default. Oh, it's going to be an electric crowd here. It's Camp Randall, one of the best remaining stadiums that we haven't been to yet. And they get a rivalry game, as they should, this late into Imperialism. Wisconsin, they're the second to last team on this list. Their roster, let's pull up Iowa real quick. No, don't copyright me, please. All right, here comes the opening kickoff. Iowa's going to send it away, and their defense will be on the field first, which I'm sure many fans would prefer as opposed to their offense. Wisconsin comes out onto the field. They're going to have, I believe, Braden Locke. Yes, Braden Locke, a quarterback. Last meeting was a 15-6 victory for Iowa. Woof. Wisconsin barely leads this series 49-46 all time. And here we go. Locke on first down. Under pressure, he's sacked on the opening play. Aaron Graves, the defensive tackle, a junior, has spent all 3 years at Iowa. And if there's one thing the Hawkeyes are good at doing, it's developing those big road graders on either side of the ball. You have Lucas Van Ness, Tyler Linderbaum, others that I can't think of right now. But that's a big play for Aaron Graves. Let's look up his measurables real quick, because that is a large man. 6'4", 300. My goodness. Here's 2nd and 19. Locke in trouble again. Throws a screen. They're going to try and draw the blitzers away. And 37 gets a good block and picks up 5 yards. 34. That's Jackson Acker, a redshirt junior. One of the only running backs on the depth chart that's not new to the team this season. He's a good player, and he makes it a slightly more conceivable 3rd and 14. Locke in the shotgun. Locke throws another screen. Can they get the blocker set up right this time? Maybe. He cuts it back and does not get to the first down, but he does pick up 12. That was number 3. It was Tawi Walker. Tawi? Let's look that up, because I have a feeling we're going to say his name a lot tonight. Tawi Walker. Yeah, nobody can say how to pronounce it. Tawi. I'm gonna say it's Tawi. Tawi? Are we really saying Tawi Walker? Is that what we're gonna do? Alright, it's French. It's fine. Here's Cade McNamara. Transfer from Michigan. I believe he came from somewhere else before that. No, it's Shea Patterson. So here's McNamara on his first play. Hands it off to number 2, and no. Predictably, Iowa's first play in Imperialism is a 1-yard gain. And I know Iowa fans must be tired of having so many jokes about their offense at their expense. And granted, they've had a couple good games this year in real life, but this is Imperialism. The jokes run rampant. I am contractually obligated to make fun of Iowa's offense. McNamara in the shotgun. Can he prove me wrong? Throws short. That is a beautiful catch. And they're starting to reclaim some dignity here. That's Luke Lachey making the catch. The redshirt senior tight end, his 5th year in the Iowa program. Gets a big-time first down for the Hawkeyes, and now it is 1st and 10 from the 44. McNamara gets under center. Here's Caleb Johnson in the backfield, and number 5 going in motion. They fake the sweep, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson breaks a tackle, and stiff arms another man down before number 14 is able to finally bring him to the ground. A physical 7-yard gain. I believe that was number 14, Preston Zachman, the redshirt senior free safety, finally making the tackle. You're supposed to be methodical. You have to be, like, determined in your tackling to take him down. 4-man rush. They throw it short. And that is a pass breakup on the play by whoever knocked that away. I'm not sure we're going to get a replay on that. Which will bring up a consequential 3rd and 3. This is one of the weak points of the presentation of this game, is that every band has the same 3rd down song. You couldn't get a couple more? Like all these updates you're doing, you couldn't add some more band stuff? Come on. McNamara throws long. Another 3rd down conversion. Number 15 makes the catch. That's Reese Vanderzee, a true freshman receiver. .24/7. Let's see how highly recruited he was. Reese Vanderzee on 24/7 Sports was recruited as a 3-star prospect, decent, 87 overall rating. 1st and 10 from the 37. They have a whole bunch of blockers to the right, and they're running to the left. And it kind of works. A nice hurdle to get over a fallen defender. And that's a 9-yard gain for Caleb Johnson, and they are proving me wrong right now. I think the team is, like, these are 2 very, very evenly matched teams. Nobody's really expected to win, except for the fact that Camp Randall has a huge home field advantage. You would have to hope that they can kind of build that up and make the stadium pulse a factor. McNamara hands it off. No, it's a fake. Up the middle, and he's sacked. He is brought down in the backfield. Number 0 for Wisconsin makes the sack, and that is... there it is. John Pius, the right outside linebacker, new to the team this year. Flying through the edge, getting past the extra blockers, and making a pretty methodical and textbook sack on Cade McNamara. Originally went to William and Mary in the FCS. From Arlington, Virginia, just outside of Washington, D.C., the DMV to Wisconsin. McNamara on 3rd and 7. Throws long, wide open, and it's caught. That's number 21, Caden Wetchen. And why are receivers wearing stuff in the 20s, man? I don't want to be like an old man yelling at a cloud here, but like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It just doesn't feel right. Single digit has pizzazz, has like swagger to it. Teen, like the teen digits, fine. 80s, classic. 20s, no. Anything else is an abomination. McNamara hands off to number 2. That's Caleb Johnson. He's taken down for a gain of 3. And now I'm on the wrong depth chart because of course I am. There we go. Ugh. 2nd and 7. Keeping the commentary pretty chill tonight. You got press coverage at the top of your screen. That doesn't really matter in goal line situations, but McNamara's looking that way anyway. Wanted to run for a second and instead just cannons it out of bounds. He's very, very sack averse. He did not want to make a field goal harder, although honestly, the closer you get, the more difficult the field goal is, if we've seen anything to back that up in Imperialism. So here we go, 3rd and 7. Pretty normal coverage. 7 guys in the box. McNamara rolls out, throws quickly. That is going to be knocked away. Number 9 with a good break up there, Austin Brown, the nickelback. Almost had an interception, but he does stop the drive and forces a very dangerous short field goal. Here's the problem, though. Iowa doesn't know that it's dangerous. So here's their kicker, Drew Stevens. Snap, hold, kick is good. He converts where many other kickers have struggled and gives Iowa an early 3-0 lead on a long, methodical, dominant opening drive for the Hawkeye offense, really silencing a lot of doubters, specifically one doubter, me. It's not a touchdown, but it's points, and they did not look inept in this game. And their defense is fantastic. They already proved it with an opening drive sack. This could be a road victory for the Hawkeyes to start building out that territory up north. There goes the kick. 5, 10, 15. Brought down at the 19-yard line. A good play for Wisconsin. And here is Braden Locke with his 2nd try. Takes the handoff, takes himself to the 20. Tries to break through those first 2 defenders, but they are able to close the gap and shut him down for only a 7-yard gain. That could have been a lot more for Braden Locke. And a quick backflip from the cheerleader. Yeah, 45 completely missed it. He was able to get back to it. I think if Locke had made it through, I think 45 would have made that stop eventually, but, you know, you don't want to be in that situation. Locke on 2nd and 3. Will try and throw. He's under pressure. Throws to the left, and that is caught by number 8. Beautiful throw and an even better catch from Vinny Anthony II. Junior receiver for the Wisconsin Badgers, and that is a 1st down. With that very nice 3-prong jumbotron right there with the classic scoreboard at the bottom. It's a really nice look. So now it's 1st and 10. Both receivers getting set up. They're not going to be impressed. We're probably getting a couple extra rushes here from the defense. No, it's just 4. Locke throws quickly. It's going to be a drag route, and that's going to be another 1st down. Trench Kakahuna with the catch. A red shirt freshman. Kakahuna? Kakahuna, is it? Or is how do we pronounce that? It's a decent fight song. It's got some punch to it. 1st and 10 now. Last play of the 1st quarter. It's going to be a run to number 3. That's Towie Walker. I'm never going to get that name right. I apologize. And that is the end of a low-scoring 1st quarter. It's Iowa. What did you expect? But they are in the lead, and their offense looks very impressive. Locke with a fake handoff. He wants to go deep. Instead, it's just a quick toss back to the running back, and he gets the 1st down. And the Badgers are in business for the first time tonight. Towie Walker with a beautiful play there, just getting open, providing a safety valve because number 45 was sprinting in, unblocked. That's Deontay Craig, the starting left defensive end for the Hawkeyes. Now it's 1st and 10. Press coverage on the slot. Fakes the handoff, looking long, and instead just tosses it out of bounds. I mean, I don't fully understand the logic behind that. I mean, that was a problem with, like, CPU quarterbacks dating back to Madden 07. I remember one Super Bowl I played in franchise mode where the last play of the Super Bowl was just the quarterback throwing it, like, across the sideline and giving up on the play. I don't know why they do it when they're not, like, directly under pressure. 2nd and 10. Lock, short, beautiful throw and catch and a first down. Fantastic timing and chemistry between Braden Locke and Shrek Tekahuna. Kekahuna. La, 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 la. There's a run. Tawi, almost there. He breaks the tackle. He's taken down at the 1. Free audio pronunciations. Give me something. It's not helping me. Well, I'm not going to get that. 2nd and goal from the 1. This is much more important than how to pronounce the name. Lock. Hands off to Tawi. Tawi breaks through the first defender and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The Badgers are in the end zone. Shout out Eric Burrell, former Wisconsin defensive back. Shout out Bree Hunter, former Wisconsin student. I got some people up in Wisconsin, or at least they were. Eric Burrell briefly made the roster for the New Orleans Saints. I remember watching a preseason game with him. He played very well. He was fantastic at Wisconsin. Loved watching him there. And here we go. 5:31 to play. Wisconsin with a fantastic response to Iowa's long methodical drive with a long methodical drive of their own. And the extra point from, I believe, Nathaniel Vakos is good. 9 plays, 81 yards, 3 minutes off the clock. Wow. Oh, that is a beautiful stadium. I mean, the full wraparound with the extra sections, it all just looks so nice. 5, 10, 15. Nice cutback past the 20-yard line, and it's a good return for Iowa to the 22. And here comes Cade McNamara once again. He gets set under center. 3 tight ends out here blocking for the Hawkeyes, and they're going to run to the right instead. Caleb Johnson gets some blockers. It really just finds an open hole because Wisconsin overstacked where they thought the run was going. And Caleb Johnson was able to pick up 9. So it'll be 2nd and 1 here from the 31-yard line. Great solo tackle by, I think, number 34 for Wisconsin. Could be wrong about that. Anyway, it's 2nd and 1. 87 goes in motion. McNamara. Johnson, first down. He had a lane for a little bit more, but couldn't quite navigate it. But that'll be 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Hawkeyes. A huge amount of Iowa fans showing up and showing out for this game. Now it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35. McNamara, pressure up the middle. He throws a wide receiver screen. Beautiful blocking, and that's a first down for Iowa. That was tremendously set up in order to spring Reese Vanderzee open on that play. Kind of expecting a halfback screen. You're looking to cover that, and then the tight end is able to fly right in on the inside. It's another first down. They're right up close to midfield. McNamara in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off to Johnson. Johnson gets by another man. Can he get to the first down? No, but it's another fantastic run. His yards per carry right now are incredible. His first play was a 1-yard gain, and I started making jokes. I'm not making jokes anymore. Caleb Johnson is the real deal tonight. That'll bring up 2nd and 2. McNamara with 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Nobody impressed. That's a lie. The slot's impressed, but they don't go to him. More blocking for Vanderzee, and he's able to get the first down. That is strategic passing right there with a very clear intention. Just get the first down. You don't need anything else. Reset it. 1st and 10. Get another run. Easy plays. Then you get to the goal line. You get to keep running your easy plays. McNamara will throw to the left. Caught by number 5. And he only picks up 6 yards. That's Jacob Gill, the redshirt junior transfer. New to the team this year, hailing originally from Cardinal Gibbons High School in Raleigh, North Carolina. He started at Northwestern and then transferred over to Iowa. 2nd and 4. McNamara pointing out some defenders. Hands it off. Oh my goodness, what an incredible tackle for loss by Daryl Peterson from Wisconsin, barreling through his blocker, taking both of them into the running back. He barely touched Caleb Johnson that time. It was impressive. Now it's 3rd and 7. McNamara. Under pressure, throws short, 87. Does get away from his defender, 30. 25, and he's taken down at the 23. Another first down for the Hawkeyes. That is Addison Estrenga. The one of their starting tight ends. That's the 2-minute timeout. Listed as injured on their depth chart, but he's playing here. Kind of unclear because some of the injuries are reflected in game and some of them are not. This one is. Or it's not. But empty set for Cade McNamara on 1st and 10 from the 23. All-out blitz. Throws it just before he's hit. Great timing. And Jacob Gill holds on to the ball, making it 2nd and inches from the 14-yard line. Another very good setup. Fantastic execution. McNamara is a veteran quarterback, a graduate transfer. And here we go. 2nd and inches. Iowa in the red zone. They are in business. He waits, has a lane, doesn't choose to run. Instead throws to Caleb Johnson, and the pass is broken up by number 77. Did I read that right? I don't know. 3rd and inches. 90 seconds to go. They get set up. This has to be a run or a read option or something. We have so much time. McNamara, it's going to be a throw. He has the swing pass. Caleb Johnson wide open. 10. Jukes past a man to the 5 and is down to the 2-yard line. Fantastic play setup. Wisconsin wasn't expecting it at all. And on 3rd and inches, you got to cover the running back. Unless you're like okay with going into a goal line scenario, it's not great defense from the Badgers. 1 minute left in the first half. McNamara. Johnson taken down. Daryl Peterson with another tackle for loss. We've seen so many super consequential goal line stands in Imperialism. Is this the start of another one? 2nd and goal. McNamara has press coverage on either side. But he's going to throw. Launches. Wide open. Horrible, horrible coverage from the Wisconsin defender. That's Ricardo Hallman. As Reese Vanderzee, the true freshman, picks up his first touchdown of Imperialism, and Iowa has taken the lead right back from the Badgers. Let's take a look at this move here. Oh, we're not going to see it, but he just stopped. Started running the route and then just boop. And the defender flew away, stumbling out of the play. Off screen. And here comes the extra point for the Hawkeyes. It's going to be Drew Stevens. Again, not a single kicker has missed an extra point so far, and that remains the case. 13 plays, 78 yards. They have been ultra efficient. They've used every single play that they've had. They're just going for they're not going for the easy stuff. They're getting really good execution in the run game. They are perfecting the short pass game to a lot of different targets. They're not giving Wisconsin one specific thing that they can isolate and try and eliminate. I mean, it's really been one of the smartest gameplays we've seen so far. Back-to-back long drives is incredibly impressive. Press cover to the top of your screen. Wisconsin can get a really fast touchdown here if he wants it. He tries, but he's sacked. 49, Ethan Herket with the stop. Now it's going to be 2nd and 17. Here is, what's his name? Braden Locke taking the snap. Under pressure again. Doesn't want to be sacked. Throws it deep. He has a man. It's knocked away. And that'll be 3rd and 17 from the 9. Iowa has 2 of their timeouts, and you really don't want to give them the ball back. I mean, they haven't shown the ability to have a quick game on offense, but we have to believe they do with the incredible efficiency they've had so far. 3rd and 17. McNamara. No, not McNamara. Locke in the shotgun. Sends 37 in motion for extra blockers. They hand it off, and they're just giving the ball away. They're giving the ball away, and Iowa will have one timeout and about 35 seconds to work with. Will they choose to try something here? Or will they just take the knee? Because they do get the ball to start the second half. And here comes the punt. Atticus Pertram sends it deep for the Badgers. It's going to be a return, and he can't get past the first man. 28 seconds to go. Iowa has one timeout. They're at least setting up as if they're going to try something. Let's see if they follow through with it. McNamara with fantastic blocking. He throws. It's going to be caught by number 85. That'll save a couple of seconds, but without them using their timeout, it's really going to be one throw to the sideline, and then maybe they can get in field goal range. And they're going to call their timeout with 22 seconds to go. Bold choice, but I think with 21, you have just enough time to run one play, get a first down, and then spike the ball. I think they can get that from here. Wisconsin running press coverage. What the hell are they doing? What are they doing? It's going to be a short pass out of bounds, barely nothing. Picks up 5. They're across midfield, but still outside field goal range. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 here. McNamara in the shotgun. He drops back, throws long. Does he have? No. No, he doesn't. And now the choice is easy. Just try for a sideline play. If you don't get it, you punt it, and then you get the ball back immediately. Pretty low risk. Just don't throw anything that could get jumped. If you're going to throw an interception, make it an arm punt. Press coverage in the slot. 3rd and 5. McNamara under immense pressure, and he throws it out of bounds. And this will be a punt. They could also try a Hail Mary, but that's very risky in this case. I don't know if I'd do that. Yeah, they're just going to punt it away. This is Reese Dakin, true freshman punter. Yikes. Terrible. Really, really bad punt. Now Wisconsin with 6 seconds and 2 timeouts. They can try something. Locke has time. Launches it deep. This is the final play of the first half, barring a penalty, and it's dropped. And that is the end of the first half. 10-7 Iowa. We've got ourselves a pretty entertaining game here. It's probably going to go the distance, which really lessens the chance of me actually doing 3 episodes tonight. I sincerely doubt I'm going to do that. There goes the kick. Let's return to the 21. Iowa getting started once again here. McNamara gets set. Hands out to Caleb Johnson. Another great run from him. He has perfected the 9-yard carry. And while you don't necessarily want 9s in bowling, 9s in like football runs on first down, they're fantastic. Especially if you're not interested in a quick strike, like high-scoring offense, and you're just interested in running clock down. It's a perfected strategy. 2nd and 1. Another run to Johnson, and he gets the first down. And a whole lot more. Up to the 37-yard line, he has 11 carries for 53 yards. Almost 5 yards a pop. I mean, that is going to be the reason they win this game. He doesn't have a lot of rushing yards yet, but he could easily get to around 100 if he keeps rushing at this clip. 1st and 10 with 6:09 to play. McNamara wants to throw quickly. It's caught by the tight end. And he does get the first down to the 47. Addison Ostrenga with the catch. I'm trying with that one. There's a lot of weird white people names in this episode. 1st and 10. I mean, what do you expect? It's Iowa. McNamara taken down the backfield. Guess who? No, it's not 17. It's number 7 this time for Wisconsin. Jaheim Thomas. redshirt senior transfer, new to the team. Originally. And I really shouldn't have pressed that button. Transferring in from Cincinnati and then Arkansas. Here we go. 2nd and 12. McNamara. Under pressure again. Wants the screen and it's dropped. Well, he didn't even get it there. A bad throw from Cade McNamara. But he didn't have much of another choice. Shotgun. Press cover to the top and bottom of your screen. He's under pressure. You got a lot of lag, and it's a knocked away pass after they hurried the passer there. It'll be 4th and 12. Iowa's forced to punt, and it's their first real stop of the day. And wow, the internet is terrible right now. Around 5,300 kilobytes per second. That is not enough to get a coherent picture. So I apologize for that. It's even slower now. It might mean this episode is completely incoherent to watch. I'll have to check in on it later and see if I can get a clear picture, but it's not looking great. Good punt, though, for Iowa. Gets them back to the 5-yard line. Locke hands it off. A beautiful run for Tawee Walker. And he picks up 16 yards on 1st and 10 for the Badgers, getting them out of deep in their own territory and letting Wisconsin start a proper drive here. Proper drive. I mean, there's no way on this godforsaken planet that we are going super sim in this episode. We're going all the way. That's fine. It's fine. Locke hands it off. Tawee Walker is taken down. No gain that time. Aaron Graves leads the charge, making it 2nd and 10. 4:18 to play. 4:15. Locke throws to the right. He's got a catch, and number 8 almost made the cut to get downfield. He was so close. Vinny Anthony II. Brings up 3rd and 4. Iowa, their defense has played well today. They've made a couple stops. No turnovers, but a couple sacks. And they have to make a stop here. It's very doable. 3rd and 4 is difficult. Braden Locke. Press covers on the top receiver, but they do have the safety backing him up. Locke throws short, and that is caught. I thought that was intercepted for a split second. But that is Trek Kekauna with the catch. 1st down to the 38-yard line. Wisconsin, oh my God, number 10. Just like see the quarterback lifting up his arm and just like active hands. Basket number 1, his first carry of the game. He gets to the 40. Tries to set the edge. And he's taken down by Iowa's number 1, Xavier Dwankpa. Number 1 for Wisconsin. That is Ches Malusi, a graduate transfer, with a very good 7-yard gain on 1st down, bringing up 2nd and 3. Locke in the shotgun. He's locked in. Had to say it once. Throws, short, caught. And that's Malusi again in the game for the first time here in the 3rd quarter. And he is making his presence known for the Badgers. Good safety valve. Nobody on Iowa covers it. They're trying to stop the deep ball. For good reason. The deep ball's been very, very lethal in these first 57 games we've played. Locke hands off to number 3. That's Tawee Walker again. And he picks up 5. They're starting to figure it out. They're in business. Let's see if they can keep this going. Just double checking to make sure I don't have any messages or anything. I don't. Oh my God, fan interference in the World Series. What is going on? I'll have to look at that later. Locking the pistol, fakes the handoff, wants to go deep. He tries it. Wide open, it's caught. And that is a touchdown for Wisconsin. Will Pauling, a redshirt junior transfer. And what was I just saying? What was I just saying? They weren't covering the short stuff because they did not want to be beaten deep. And as soon as they try and cover the short stuff, number 6, wide open. It's a wobbler of a throw. But that was all right by Will Pauling. He was wide open. As soon as that ball was out, as long as it wasn't like kickoff shaped, it was going to be caught and it was going to be a touchdown. 2:02 to go in the third quarter. Wisconsin can make it a 4-point game here if their kicker can convert. It's Nathaniel Vakos. And he converts 8 plays, 96 yards, one of the longest drives we've seen in Imperialism. Very steady offense against a 92 overall defense. That was impressive. There goes the kick. Taken out by Caleb Johnson, and he is brought down at the 14-yard line. Not a good return. And here comes Cade McNamara. Johnson right back in the game. They're setting up blockers to the left, which means they're probably going to pass. That's a good catch by Wetjen to make it 2nd and 2. I mean, they have been so good consistently during this game at like finding receivers or getting runs that have really fantastic results on first down. It's been a great thing to target in order to make their offense better. McNamara hands off to Johnson, and he gets the first down. I mean, see how easy it is? Like, these second down plays, these are the things that turn a bad offense into a great offense. Getting into easy second down situation is one of the most fundamental and simple ways to get an offense that maybe doesn't have the best talent to get easy conversions and better stats overall. 1:07 to go. Takes the handoff to Johnson. McNamara wants to go deep, throws it deep, and the receiver comes back to the ball and makes the catch. That's Jacob Gill. Getting Iowa to the 46. And we're going to be seeing a lot of these clashes of the Titans now that we have less group of 5 teams in this tournament. So get ready to see a lot more of these conference matchups, especially in the Southeast. We've already seen a couple, and they've been very good games, mostly, except for Georgia. Wiped the floor with Auburn. Caleb Johnson tries to wind his way through some tight holes. And he picks up 6 to make it an easier second down. Camp Randall. Now here's the question. Do they have jump around? I don't know if they do, but if they do, I'm going to turn up the volume and I'm just going to be silent, just so we can witness that. Here we go, 2nd and 4. McNamara. Johnson tries to cut back inside. And that is a fantastic open field tackle by, I believe, number 3 for Wisconsin. Yes, Nazir for Korean. Nope, I don't know how to say that last name. 3rd and 1, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Here we go. No, it's Tsunami. Damn it. Oh, that's such a shame. I mean, it's a thing that you can jump to, and the fans are jumping. They showed that, but it's not jump around, and I feel like if I had turned it up and it was jump around, I would have got copyright claimed anyway. 3rd and 1. McNamara. Johnson gets outside. He gets the first down. To the 42-yard line. Iowa continuing to move the ball, but they're down 4, so they have to get another touchdown. They already have one fantastic touchdown drive today. They're going to need another one, and then a defensive stop to really lock this game away. This is an old-fashioned battle right here. Hard-fought, hard-nosed. McNamara sends Wetjen in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. Another run to Johnson. He's going to try and cut back inside. And that is a 3-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 7 here. The Wisconsin fans are antsy. They've had full control of their state for this entire Imperialism, and they don't want to give it away to the first team that attacks. They don't want to do that. McNamara on 2nd and 7. Johnson has a lead blocker. Gets the first down. Number 2 is able to make the stop, but that's another fantastic run by Caleb Johnson. He's 15 yards away from a 100-yard game. And you kind of got to say that he has to get there in order for Iowa to have a chance of winning. It'll certainly make things easier. 1st and 10. McNamara with Johnson in the backfield. He's looking a little worse for wear. But he gets outside to the 30. 25. And once again, number 2 leading the charge on defense. That's Ricardo Hallman with another fantastic stop. It makes it 2nd and 1, but Iowa has no problem with 2nd and 1. That's their favorite down and distance. Second and 1 just stands for give it to number 2 once. And of course, he's not in the game. Get the backup in. 28 goes outside and he gets the first down. That's Kamari Moulton, the backup running back, a redshirt freshman, converting. Iowa's in business at the 18-yard line in the red zone. This is where Wisconsin's defense has to step up and earn their stripes. McNamara barely gets the throw off, and that'll be 2nd and 10, and that's what you got to do. You have to fight hard, tooth and nail, to make sure this team that's been loving 2nd and short all day cannot get there when it matters most. Because Iowa needs a touchdown. And Wisconsin knows that. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's the empty set. They've abandoned the run for reasons that I can't really explain to you. McNamara under pressure, throws to the sideline. It's going to be caught, and that'll be 3rd and 2. There they go. They've been loving those throws behind the line of scrimmage. For some reason, Wisconsin's not covering it because it means they can shut down the deep ball. And sure, it makes things take longer, but it's meant that Iowa can play their brand of football. 3rd and 2. Empty set again on 3rd down. No linebackers in. This could be a quarterback draw for McNamara if he wants it. Takes a snap. Throws right. Caught. 1st and goal at the 1. That's... Oh, I don't know who that is. Is that Caleb? It's Caleb Johnson. They're going to challenge this. Let's see if he was in bounds. Didn't really see. Here we go. That's a catch. If he had control in that moment when the ball came in, that has to be a catch. And it stands. 1st and goal from the 1. 4 minutes to go. Wisconsin in deep danger of being eliminated. McNamara throws to the sideline. All he had to do was just like point the ball as he was falling over. He wasn't able to do it. Fantastic hit at the 1, and it brings up 2nd and goal. We've seen a lot of TFLs with badly schemed runs in this situation. But if anyone can scheme a 1-yard run, it's Iowa. It's a toss. Johnson got it. Touchdown. No contact walk-in for Caleb Johnson. He has close to 100 total yards from scrimmage today. I believe that's his... No, it's his first touchdown because Reese, what's his name? Reese Vanderzee got the first one. So, all right. Caleb Johnson follows his blockers. He had a couple wide open lanes and just picked one and moved quickly to get in. So now, Iowa takes their 3rd lead of the game. And here comes the extra point. It's Drew Stevens. And it's 17-14. 15 plays, 86 yards. I mean, this is Big Ten football. More than anything else, this is Big Ten football. Five, 10, 15, 20. And it's a good return for Wisconsin at the 24. Now, all they need is a field goal to tie, but they have 4 minutes and 2 timeouts. They can do more than that. Locke throws long. Got a man. What a catch. Trek Kekauna. I don't know how to say it. Wisconsin fans absolutely loving it. They're jumping around once again. They have been denied their right to jump around, so they must take it by force. 1st and 10 with 3:55 to go. Locke throws deep again. He's got a man on the sideline. That was number 6, Will Pauling, the guy that caught the touchdown. And he stumbles out of bounds there. Yeah, it is the right name for him. 2nd and 4 now for the Badgers. They line everybody up. Drop coverage for the Hawkeyes. It's a run to Towee Walker, and Towee Walker makes it 3rd and inches. Great tackle by Iowa. It's going to be a very interesting choice. What does the Wisconsin play caller choose to do right here when it matters most? Because they are not in field goal range yet. 3rd and inches. They are on top of the 1st down line. Direct snap to Walker, and he gets the 1st down. He had chosen the wrong hole for a split second. Yaya Black was right there to plug it up, and he almost got the chance to. And Walker was able to change course at the very, very last moment, and he gets the first down for Wisconsin. 3 minutes to play. They're not in field goal range yet. They need about 10 more yards to be confident. And thankfully, they have press coverage. And Locke is going to throw short to number 4 and pick up 5 more yards. C.J. Williams with the catch there, junior transfer. I think that might be his first catch of the game. They'll bring up 2nd and 5. The clock continues to run. Iowa doesn't need to call their timeouts yet because a field goal doesn't really threaten them. All it does is bring up overtime, and I think they might have the advantage there. Locke. Walker going to take out more time, but he's taken down for a loss of 2. Jay Higgins, the middle linebacker, with a huge stop right there. Third and 7. Massive, consequential play for the future of Big Ten football and imperialism. Locke hands off. They're running on 3rd and 7, and why are you surprised? Yikes. That's all I gotta say. Ches Malusi. 2-minute warning now. This would be like a 57-yard kick from here. I don't know if I can trust that. And they're gonna trust their kicker. Nathaniel Vakos from 57. This would be the longest kick in imperialism. Snap, hold, kick is. No good. They used one of their timeouts earlier. The 2-minute warning has already passed. And they left their fate up to a 57-yard field goal, which had the distance, but went just barely to the right. Stunning defeat for Wisconsin as Iowa is on the precipice of advancing. All they need is 1 first down. And here comes Cade McNamara to do just that. Caleb Johnson in the backfield. They're going to try and plug up the middle. That's exactly where they run it. Johnson cuts it outside. 24 makes the stop, but it's a 7-yard gain. Hunter Wohler was able to shut it down, but not before Caleb Johnson picked up 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Every single defender is in the box. 11 players in the box for Wisconsin. They're putting their money where their mouth is. Caleb Johnson gets the first down, and that will do it. The Iowa Hawkeyes come into Camp Randall and stake their claim on the entire state of Wisconsin. There's the kneel down. And that'll do it. They grab that big trophy, and the Battle of the Heartland, once again, goes to Iowa. Oh, they are happy. They're loving this. Their offense silenced all of the doubters today with this performance. 3 incredible scoring drives, all with double-digit plays. Caleb Johnson, 106 rushing yards and 21 carries, and the go-ahead touchdown to end this game. Iowa's defense made a couple big stops and forced them into a 57-yard field goal, which they could not convert. And let me just erase these 2 rosters. And folks, we are going to the map right now. In Wisconsin, for my friend's sake, I was hoping that we were going to stay, that you were going to win this game and we could stay with Wisconsin for a little bit longer. But that will not be the case. Bye-bye. Nope. And there we go. The Iowa Hawkeyes expand their territory out, and Wisconsin, inconceivably, belongs to Iowa. Make that make sense. And I'll see you all in a little bit once I get done recording these stats. Bye-bye.